Crashouts in Gacha. Let's see. As a guy who's been in the Gacha scene since the beginning, I know the biggest Crashouts. And this guy's claiming he knows. If Enviosity is not on here, then this video is full of shit.
One snaps and becomes uncontrollable, they're what's called a crash out.
Okay.
When acting on that lack of control, it's in turn called crashing out. The Gacha gaming scene is
Okay. This is going to be a good video, isn't it? This is going to be a great video, dude. This is going to be a great video.
plenty of the lot in its time, so let's look at a few of Gacha's biggest crash outs. And everybody that does commentary type videos like this speaks with this sort of accent, so I think it's only fitting that I do as well. Enviosity.
Oh, shit, man. That shit was wild, dude. You know what's crazy? I never got an apology from him. I still have never gotten an apology. Can you believe that shit? He's not remorseful at all. He never apologized. That, you know, guys, I feel like we should encourage more people to apologize. You know, I really think we should. You know, let's apologize to Tectone, man. Say sorry to Techie. Would be great.
Known for being free to play in Genshin Impact, caught fire for a
Because what's crazy is that when I found out that I hurt his feelings years ago, I apologized, but yet he would never apologize to me? Well, isn't that just a little bit sad? Isn't that a little bit unfair to me? That doesn't make any sense. That is insane. I used to think you were super egotistical, but I misinterpreted you. You're actually kind of funny. No, I promise you, my ego's enormous. Reevaluate that opinion.
Failed boycott after Genshin Impact didn't sufficiently reward their player base for years of loyalty. Enviosity, a player adamant about not having spent money on the game, reached his break.
Play the clip. Play the clip. Play the best clip in Gacha history.
Point after running out of mint to pick and choosing to pick a fight instead. In an out-of-character explosion of
No. Not out of character. The first in-character clip. That's the difference. This is the only clip where we get to see the mask off.
ego, Enviosity snapped and dropped the most goated line of 2024.
I should be the only motherfucker getting praise in the Genshin community because I don't spend money on Genshin Impact. Money talks, all right? Money talks. Be like me and stop spending money.
Slime.
Oh, never forget. Never forget, dude. Never forget. Oh, man. It is so good every time. It's like taking drugs. Like, watching that clip is like a sexual feeling to me, man. Because you know when you're, like, worried about somebody and everybody says, oh, no, they're fine, they're fine, they're fine. But you know the truth. You know the truth. You know. Is what it's. Hey, man, I've been saying I know the imposter. I know the imposter from fucking round one. And I see all of my crewmates die, and then finally they get ejected. We get the crewmates win, man. Insane.
Certified crash out.
True.
Now, overinflated ego isn't a prerequisite to crashing out, as even the humble and calmest of the bunch, such as Sweetly, aren't exempt from breaking character. Sweetly is a VTuber known to live up to the name of Sweet, with her smooth voice and wholesome community. However, even the
What if Sweetly was actually like a piece of shit? Could you imagine that? Can you imagine like some crazy shit comes out about Sweetly? Where she was like hitting kids? Like bombing orphanages? You know? That would be insane.
The pure-hearted can be pushed too far, as seen in the case of Sweetly. After doing Honkai Star Rail viewer polls for her subscribers and losing 10 50-50s in a row, 8 of which being to Japard, Sweetly cracked and crashed out hard. She grabbed a sniper rifle and started taking out all the opposition that stood before her. And to add to the psychotic implications behind this disproportionate reaction of hers, she did it all with a smile on her face. But even after eliminating her
Yo, Sweetly, do you want to play PUBG? I'll play with you anytime.
enemies with a grin, Sweetly's crashing out was far from over, as she even went on to try and take out her own teammates.
Oh. person I was shooting.
I guess it's fair to say that even the sweetest among us aren't entirely tame. Sweetly. Crash out. And I'm about to crash out F5.
Okay, it's crazy how... Okay, Blazing, I'll be real. There's been so many crash outs in this community. You better have some more serious ones.
Keep up that accent for any longer. If someone were to disrespect my favorite Genshin Impact characters such as
There's so many more.
Nilu, others...
Where is Soul? Like, we have Enviosity. We have Soul. We have Yelan Slave. There's been so many. Like, come on, there's so many here.
I'd likely be filled with
There's
rage.
Atsu.
However,
There's
some
so
people
many.
take it a bit too far, such as in the case of Zajef. Zajef, known for his knowledge on the game and ability to theorycraft, isn't one to be trifled with when it comes to meta. So, after hearing a Genshin Impact character named Ganyu was being called a support, Zajef became Crash Chef because he took that personally and went ballistic.
Man, like, why is it so fucking hard?
Finally, somebody's showing this shit. Holy fuck. Dude, this guy was reacting to every fucking... Like, dude, if you thought Blazookas was bad, this guy was reacting to every single thing I did or say for like 7 fucking months. This guy is so fucking weird, it's insane. Like, oh my god, he's such a loser about it. Like, oh my god, can you believe that he said this about Klee? Oh my god! Holy shit, it was so fucking lame. Jesus.
To just admit admit you were wrong, dude. Like, fuck, man. But he just refuses to admit it. Like, fuck off, man.
Not only
Oh, fuck off, man. Fuck off, man. Oh, fuck off, dude. I was right. Ganyu is a support. She's an amazing support. Now, you can show me where I'm wrong, but you can easily use Ganyu as a support. But yet, let's look it up right now. Top supports Genshin Impact. All right. So, if you just Google best supports in Genshin Impact, who's that? Out of curiosity. So who is that? Who's that right there? Who is that one? What is that person's name? Yeah, it's insane, right? So, very interesting that we still want to act like I was wrong, which, by the way, that Ganyu as a support thing also wasn't even my opinion. And the people involved know that that wasn't my opinion. I've said multiple times, I'm echoing OK Code's opinion. And you know what's crazy? And I'm going to point it out again. Guess how many people went after OK Code? 0. So why do you think they're going after me rather than go after the guy who fucking said it? Fucking clout. That's right. Oh, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Oh, I'll just go after the guy who's bigger so I can cause more controversy. Shut the fuck up, bro. These people are so pathetic, it's fucking insane. So goddamn retarded. And the fact that this shit was never called out is a fucking joke. These people are so fucking fake, it's insane. Nah, for legit. Fuck any of these motherfuckers, bro. So goddamn fake, it's insane. And the fact that they're too afraid to say my name for 3 years is pathetic. Absolutely fucking pathetic. Dude, this dude was on my dick minimum 7 months. So cringe. This guy is such a rat fuck, it's insane. Anyways.
But he then went on to power scale and backseat another man's marriage and personal life outside of the game, creating an endless cycle of hate and rage with no defendants. Zajef. So
let's go back. Let's go back and hear that again.
But he then went on to power scale and backseat another man's marriage and personal life outside of the game, creating an endless cycle of hate and rage with no defendants. Zajef.
Another guy who had to talk about my previous relationships. A guy who doesn't even know me. A guy who didn't even know the context, which a lot of people do now. Weird as fuck. And once again, Zajef, where is my apology? Where, oh where is my apology? All of this over a Ganyu as a support take? Kinda weird, don't you think? A little bit weird, don't you think? Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. And it's crazy, and let me know where I'm wrong. Everybody calls me this big bad guy. We all the big bad techless, the T word, Voldemort. Where have I ever made it personal? And yet in this video, in the first 3 minutes, we already see 2 people coming after my personal life. Now, where have I done that? Where have I done that? Where have I ever just assumed? Nowhere. The closest thing that I've ever done is the clip where Solo is streaming. His brother barges in, yells, knocks his shit down, and makes him cry live on stream. That's the only time. And me and Solo are good. So it's very interesting. Why was he so obsessed with you? Probably because he wants to have sex with me, to be honest. Well, I just laugh at everyone in Gacha, the community can't take any of this shit seriously. It's so pathetic, bro. These people are so fucking ugly and pathetic, it's ridiculous. It's actually fucking pathetic. And you know what drives them insane? The fact that I'm never gonna let it go. That's what drives them insane. And every 3 months, it's tri-yearly. Tri-yearly, we gonna bring it all back up again. We gonna bring it all back up. Yep. Ain't gonna. Hey, I'm waiting for my apology. So let me know when I get my apology, because we'll get there eventually. You gotta let it go one day. Yeah, once they apologize. It's that easy. Shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM. Say, hey, Techie, I am sorry for fucking with you so much. And I'll say, you know what? I don't forgive you, but it is what it is. Can't believe there's people that argue with you that a shield character should be built like a DPS. God, Jinx and Tuner are so dumb. Hey, man, your opinion of Jinx and Tuner is your own. However, I don't know if they're dumb. I just think that they're fake, and that's pretty much it. All right, great. You're giving him exposure by reacting to it, though? No? Yep. Yes, I am. And it's the best type of exposure, isn't it? The ones where you're going to go into their channel and call them a mint picker. That mint picker meme is probably the best thing to ever happen to the Gacha community. It really, really, really is.
Is a Jeff, certified Crashout.
Yep.
If I wasn't already an example of black people playing Gacha games, we have Calvin Cortazar Broadus Jr., also known as Snoop D-O-double-G. I'm gonna be blunt. Snoop probably thought the game was lit, but when he decided to summon, he certainly met his match. The poor summon rates ignited.
What?
His rage solidified by him losing his 50-50 to Chi-Chi.
This shit. Came in this fucking room and everything.
Wait, is that real?
Bad. This shit, man.
You probably don't want any smoke with him after losing a 50-50, because lungs and currency won't be the only thing getting burned through. Snoop Dogg, more like Snoop. Crashout. Mr.
Yeah.
Pokey is somebody I thought I'd get along
Oh, God, here we go.
with because we're both Asian, but clearly that holds no weight in here because
we go.
Mr. Pokey's committed 7 deadly offenses. First, he thinks he's a bigger Sweetly simp than me. Second, he thinks he's a bigger Ruby simp than me. Third, he thinks he's a bigger VTuber simp than me. Fourth, he thinks he looks better than me in a maid outfit. And insert 3 more random offenses just because I'm mad and petty. So yeah, you can say I was childish,
Tectone.
but in response I said Mr. Pokey has weak legs.
Wait, they actually... so many Tectones in this game. Dicktone. So many Dicktones. Now that's the real me, Dicktone. Jesus Christ.
Mr. Pokey has weak legs, and that was the final straw that caused him to crash out. He took one good look at my skin color and said this. I forgive him though, but the world does not. Mr. Pokey, crash out. Tectone and Gacha Smack need no
You know what's crazy about Mr. Pokey? The more I watch him, I don't understand why he has so much to say on his own stream, but in any collaboration he ever does, he just sits there and says, that's crazy or that's insane. Watch any of the Topped Up podcast, watch any of the Gacha cast. It's literally just, that's insane, that's crazy, and that's it. Why is that? He has so much to say on his own stream. I just don't get it. Anyways.
introductions. The instigator of instigation versus the archon of action. Harbingers of hate, captains of Crashouts. Who is more fitting for the title of Crash Dummy than the man named after the entire Gacha space and smacking them? Or a white guy. Gacha Smack and Tectone both are repeat offenders of Crashout syndrome. But what happens when 2 negatives meet? They somehow create a positive. So it seems to counter COS you need another certified Crashout. That said, Tectone isn't only a Gacha rager but also crashed out so hard that he forfeited his entire sponsorship.
Brother, just let me do anything! You stupid piece of shit! Hey, good game. Lies of Pete, thanks for sponsoring today's stream. Classic, dude. A techie classic. Hey. I still got paid. I still got a bag. I still got a bag. It is what it is. It is what it is. Really good. Can't wait to play your game when it comes out. That was epic. Very epic. Very good. Very awesome. Thank you very much for sponsoring. That was epic.
Tectone and Gacha Smack, the two unfiltered and uncrowned crash dummies. Also, 90% of this video was complete and utter spreading of misinformation. There are other Gacha Crashouts, and these are only a few. Who are some of the biggest crash dummies in gaming history? I'm gonna catch y'all boys.
Man, there's one that I really want to talk about, but I shouldn't bring it up. It was just so funny. I think knowers know, but out of respect, I'm not gonna bring it up.
And the next one,
Dude, I really like these. Yo, please make more. Blaze Scene, these are so funny, but do one where it's like legitimate. Actually document every big crash out. Cause the video farmed, man. The video fucking farmed. Like, run that shit back, actually get old. That shit would be so fucking funny. Great video, man. Great video. For once. Okay, work on that, Lil Pop. Commit to the bit. Commit. Good vid.